starting off the week, crude oil, wheat, and gold all surging because of the crisis in Ukraine and Russia. But hey, Bitcoin is looking solid too. I'm Natalie Brunell for Bitcoin Magazine, and we're seeing a transformation of our global economic system happening right before our eyes. If you were following the news this weekend, you probably saw some major headlines, including America considering banning Russian oil imports, MasterCard, PayPal, American Express, and Visa all cutting off operations in Russia, and even threats of internet cutoffs in Russia. Now, all of this actually ties to Bitcoin in some way, shape, or form, from Bitcoin's ability to serve as both an unconfiscatable store of value amid political crises, as well as a potential future global reserve assets as we splinter from the dollar system, thanks in part to the fallout from these sanctions. Now, I also think these financial corporations like Visa and MasterCard politicizing their products and cutting off average citizens from using them will be a huge boon for Bitcoin because it allows people to opt out of the traditional payment rails and adopt a monetary network that can be used anywhere by anyone without the fees or risks carried by the old system. We are at a crucial turning point with Bitcoin, and it started even before this war between Russia and Ukraine. We started the year with the trucker convoy in Canada that prompted a democratic government to go so far as freezing average citizens' bank assets because they donated money to a crowdfunding campaign that the government didn't like. Now, Bitcoin has never been more important as a censorship-resistant, trustless, decentralized, and unconfiscatable monetary network and asset. And I had the chance to catch up with Bitcoiner, bond expert, and freedom supporter Greg Foss at the Unconfiscatable Conference in Las Vegas. I asked him about the importance of recent international political crises and how they have impacted the awareness and importance of Bitcoin as a necessary alternative. How are the world events that we're seeing from Canada to Eastern Europe kind of putting a spotlight on the importance of unconfiscatability?
Isn't it incredible? I said I'm statistically inclined, as you know, I like math. I said if you would ask me this question 3 years ago, if you would ask me within 20 years what happened in Canada, do you think that would be possible? And I would have said probably under a 20% likelihood. And 3 years later, it's 100% certain that bank accounts got frozen. We've lost our freedom, and that's just not acceptable to me. And then, the Russian-Ukraine situation, I'm removed from it. I see that. I think it's absolutely terrible. I do know that I believe fiat is to blame for so many things, and we can even extend that to potentially that fiat is to blame for this aggression in Ukraine. So I honestly, borrowing from Marty Bent and all the guys, fix the money, fix the world. I think that hopefully when we're on a Bitcoin standard, these issues won't be, we won't be dealing with these issues.
Thanks so much for that, Greg. And for more headlines, head to bitcoinmagazine.com.